In this video, I'm going to show how to use single-page application technology for the login forms of the Security Identity Server. I'm going to start with a client that uses the traditional server-side login forms that get processed to HTML. So let's use OAuth tools to run a code flow for the client. Notice that as I navigate, the browser URL changes and the full page reloads, but I can complete a login in the normal way. So I'm going to show how to update a client to use the HAAPI React app. In the admin UI, I only need to edit the client. Notice that the client continues to use the code flow, and I just need to change the UI experience to use the API-driven UI. So after the initial login redirect, the Security Identity Server now switches to use the Hypermedia Authentication API. This means JavaScript receives JSON API responses and renders login forms dynamically. If I rerun the login, I continue to get the same experience, but the underlying technology is now a React app. The HAAPI React app enables your web developers to customize login screens using the modern web and familiar technologies. You can use a previewer to make basic customizations, but I want to show an approach for making deeper customizations. To do so, you can run the HAAPI React app locally as a single-page application. So here's what it looks like. Here's a flow that starts with the default login screens. And in Visual Studio Code, I can then change some styles to change the appearance of the login screen. And more interestingly, I can use an interceptor to make React code changes to the vertical structure. And notice the use of live reloading. I can even complete the login flow after code changes. And the deeper behavior is the use of the modern web technology. For example, you can plug in your preferred SDKs, implement advanced animation effects, and so on. So it's the Hypermedia Authentication API that enables the use of these modern front-end technologies, and that in turn provides deeper control over the login user experiences. So to learn more, check out our tutorials.